Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Tink. That's M-I-C-C, not M-I-S-S. Yes, and let me get my necklace. Look, y'all, I got a Tinkerbell necklace. Ooh, so bright in the camera. I'm sorry, y'all, but look. Yeah, I'm on here to talk about Black Ink Crew. I know I was supposed to do it last night, y'all, but it was tiresome. Excuse me. Y'all, it was tiresome last night. I had a lot of family shit to do, okay. Look, it was. Anyways, let's get into Black Ink Crew Chicago cat fight, okay. All right, so it starts off at 9 Mag or whatever, and we got, the little Lost Boys crew. That's Four, Van, Ryan, and Don, and all of them over there talking stuff about what Cat did and all of this stuff, that and the third, and, the club in New York, and how, Cat was in New York. I'm like, whatever. Four talking about he confused. I guess, y'all. Then we see Cat and Charmaine, they're talking or whatever about what happened in New York and all of that stuff, and then the stuff between I guess Cat and Ryan or whatever, because y'all remember the episode when they got into it in the last episode. And then that's when all the guys thinking that, talking about Cat's not loyal, question her loyalty, talking about I guess they made Cat or whatever. And I'm looking at my notes, so I'm looking down, so wait, I be, And then I'm like, y'all tripping or whatever. I feel like they just having a pity party for no fucking reason. Like, come on, little Lost Boys. Like, I like y'all, don't get me wrong. Y'all talented and everything, and I feel where y'all come from, but y'all, as far as y'all tattoos and each individual y'all hustles. But this topic right here, no ma'am. Y'all, look, y'all doing too much. She asked y'all in advance, don't get mad, it's business. If you really wanted to go, you should have said yes. This is her money she talking about. Not Van's, not Ryan's, not Don's, or Four's. Okay, this is her money. So y'all chill the fuck out. Y'all just, y'all sound like some cackling ass hens, okay? Come on now, damn, just cackling over bullshit. I guess, whatever. Charmaine thinks that, Ryan is scared about everybody leaving, which I think so too, especially Cat or whatever. Like, look, we all a family, but we all gotta fly the coop, okay? Fly the coop. Y'all chilling. Y'all tripping, I'm just saying. And then that's when they talk about, well, we was supportive because we came to New York to support us. So how's that now? Y'all came to support after. Okay, not when she was, when it was in moderation, when the money was due. Y'all came in after she paid, so whatever, okay? I'm just saying, it is what it is. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, after that, Charmaine and Danielle go outside to shoot some tea or whatever. Apparently, Don or whatever grabs Charmaine and stuff and all this. I'm like, whatever, Charmaine. Like, girl, I'm tired of this drawn out scene. Y'all doing a little bit too much with all of this. And my thing is, if you didn't want shit to do with Don, why was you there in the first place? I don't give a fuck, liquor or not. If you didn't want shit to do with him, you wouldn't have been there in the first place for him to grab you. But for some reason, you somehow end up being over there bathroom, whatever y'all little situation is, for him to grab you, push you down, and kissing on you, talking about he texting you and all of this shit. Girl, you like it. So boom, bye, be gone. Y'all just doing a little bit too much. I guess I'm tired of that little storyline, but hey, it is what it is. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right. They chilling again at 9 Mag. Ryan Klein come in, he want to get this Nefertiti tattoo. Tattoo was nice, it was dedicated to his grandmother, of course. It was really nice. Ryan, you did that shit. I can't deny your talent, okay, boo-boo? He talking about family. I tuned it out because I was tired of hearing about that shit or whatever. And then he talking about he don't really want to talk about Cat and all of this stuff. Whatever, because, Cat haven't been back in the shop. I wouldn't be back in that bitch either. Fuck y'all, you know what I'm saying? But hey, it is what it is. After that, Ford gets some bad news about his dad. He doesn't really have a relationship with his dad. He has a relationship with Don's dad because Don stepped in. So it's like, what the fuck? His dad is dying, had a massive stroke or whatever, and his half brother calls him. So he's really skeptical, don't really know about going. But Don feels like he should go because you should speak your piece, get that weight off your shoulders before he passes away, so that way you can, get that stuff off your chest, it's called forgiveness, so you can live on. So Forrest's confused, but I think he should go, so I felt where Don was coming from. But it's sad to see the relationship between, I'm just saying, not having a father around affects, your daughter and your son. It affects a person. It really does. I mean, I wish you the best for it. And it's crazy because, he hasn't seen him since he was 7. I was like, damn. But, it is what it is. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, so after that, since Ford and Don had that conversation, Ford goes, to talk to Ashley because he doesn't want Don to suffer, with his family, without having his family, because, Don, is really attached to DJ and, he loves Ashley. I'm like, okay, Ford, I understand you doing that for, your brother because, he's been staying with, Don's been staying with Ford or whatever, but my thing is, whatever. Ashley don't want to hear the shit or whatever, but overall, you know, they go back and forth and they talk or whatever. And Ashley talk about, you know, running down their track record as far as their history. Don has a history of cheating. My thing is, I guess love make you do some crazy shit, because if he got a history, girl, I'm just saying. And my thing is, you should have been telling Don, like, if you thought or feel like your family is everything in DJ and all this shit, you should have thought about that before you've been doing this fuck shit. And, you know, allegedly you still, from what Charmaine's saying, still text, so you still on some fuck shit. I'm just saying, you know, Ashley ends up crying or whatever, but, you know, she's going to end up talking to Don, especially since what Ford was telling her, so we shall see what goes on with that. Let's go and get to the next scene, okay? Okay. All right, so after that, Danielle and Charmaine meet up, and here's some tea, I guess, what happened up in New York or whatever, that apparently Ryan and Danielle got drunk watching Disney movies. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a good Disney movie. Y'all already, you know, Aladdin, Pocahontas, you know, Sleeping Beauty, those are my shats, okay? I grew up on that. And they got a little drunk and they kissed, and I was like, oh, okay. But, you know, apparently Danielle is with some dude, a high school sweetheart named Terrence or whatever, and now she's wondering if she should tell him. But I felt where Charmaine was coming from. Charmaine, you get points for this. If we're not together, if we're just doing us and I'm single, I ain't got to tell you shit. So I wouldn't have told him. I'm just saying, if you ain't my boo, if you are not my girlfriend, I ain't telling you shit, okay? Especially if we're not even together, we just chilling and talking. Now, if we're exclusive, that's different. But if we just, you know, all this off and on bullshit, get your mind right, and then we'll talk about if I want to tell you what I do when you're not around, okay? Thank you. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, we see Van tattooing, and Ford's client Jerica comes in. Jerica lets Van basically do whatever he wants to do, his imagination, so that's why he likes her. He does, you know, as far as a client wise. He tattoos her, does this badass clock. I like that. And, you know, talking to her about, you know, the whole family thing. You know, he's basically confused. He don't know what to do because, you know, his father wasn't in his life, so he's just really affected by all of that. You know, he don't know what to do. Let's go get to the next scene. All right, so after that, Danielle goes to see Kat or whatever, and Danielle basically spills the beans of what the guys are talking about while Kat wasn't at the shop or whatever, says, you know, they made her and all this stuff, and Kat, you know, she getting all mad in her feelings, which rightfully she should. I feel like she should be mad, but I mean, I don't know. I would want to know too. I mean, say that shit to my face or whatever, and I feel like they are acting like some little lost boys or whatever. I'm just saying, it is what it is. But hey, Kat fuming, she gonna tell him and give him a piece of her mind. So hey, let's go and get with the next scene. All right, so Ford and Don go to Mississippi, you know, so he can get what he has to say to his dad off his chest or whatever. And, you know, Ford's nervous and everything. And when they go in there to talk, you know, he basically asking, you know, why you ain't call me? You know, I just wanted you to call me. I just wanted to have a father and son bond. You know, mom gave you the number and stuff. You know, he basically got that off, you know, his chest or whatever. But he was worried because, you know, it's the other people, his father's family that he don't know about because he don't know his father. So it's like he don't know how their reaction going to be because, you know, the emotion is very high for basically him, and, you know, he don't know how everybody's going to take what he got to say. But, you know, it seemed like it went well from what I see, and I mean, he got what he had to say off his chest, so I ain't mad at you for it. You know, I'm glad he got that off his chest. I'm glad that Don was there for his brother, and, you know, Don said, you know, seeing what went on with Ford and his father, whatever, you know, because he feels like, and I felt where Don was coming from, Ford did not deserve that because he didn't ask to be here, so he deserved a parent, you know. He, you know, wants to do whatever he can to be in his son's life and get back with Ashley and make it right with Ashley. So now he's going to basically pull out all the stops and do what he got to do. I was like, all right. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, so Danielle and Terrence, they, you know, eating or whatever, having this little dinner or whatever. They talking about their relationship. She asked, where do you see us as far as in a few years or whatever? He didn't answer that question, so it's like, the fuck? I looked at him like the fuck, too. I mean, we doing this off and on bullshit. You calling me baby, we kissing, I'm doing all this shit, but you don't see where we're going to be at in a few years. You want to wait till we get there? Nigga, I ain't waiting forever. I'll talk shit. If that was my chick or, you know, my chick that I was going back and forth with, baby, I ain't finna wait forever. I'm sorry. Short attention span is on deck and is live and real in effect. I would do it in a minute, okay? I'm not waiting forever. I got one life, and it is not gonna pass me by behind no female. I'm just saying, it is what it is. She winds up telling him about what happened between her and Ryan, and he want to get all in his feelings. I'm like, first of all, you didn't know where we was gonna be at, so what you in your feelings for? Because what you been doing while we doing this off and on? Am I the only one? I'm just saying, I hope for the best for Danielle, because I couldn't be in that situation. Terrence, get it right or get to the I ain't even gotta say it. The finger said it all. But hey, it is what it is. Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, so Don breaks into Ashley's house and does the, romantics, pulls out all the flowers everywhere, whatever. Ashley coming in and talk about he got such seconds to get, bitch, you're lying, okay, Ashley? Girl, you're lying. Okay, whatever. She standing there, he looking at her, and she looking like what you want or whatever. He tells her, I miss you. I want to come home, tired of sleeping, wherever he at. I miss you, DJ, and love you and all this stuff. And she's like, well, what's the difference? What all this and that? Because, she been down this road before. He's like, I do whatever I got to do to, make it right between you. I love you and all this stuff. Then, he hands her the roses. She's like, roses. I love me some roses. We miss you too. You can come back. We can work it out. I'm just paraphrasing, but I'm just saying, that's what, he hit that. I'm just saying, that night, makeup sex is sort of the best sex. If not sort of, it is some good ass sex, okay? But hey, now they working it out, so they on the up and up. For how long? Let's go and get to the next scene. All right, y'all. So Kat comes through. She got an attitude. She headed straight to the little Lost Boys crew, and she, going off, and they going back and forth, yelling at each other. Danielle was like, "I told her what y'all said. Yes, I did." I was like, okay, Danielle, put it out there. Look, I said it. And then, Van gets mad, and he yelling and stuff, and I'm like, hold on, Van. Wait a minute, because I felt where Kat was coming from. Y'all said all this shit when I wasn't here. Say what you got to say to my face. So Kat basically says, gives a little, paraphrase of what Danielle said. Ryan said that ain't what it is or whatever. They go back and forth, looking like the fuck. I'm just going to sit here and not say nothing. Just. Of course, Kat catches that, and she get pissed off because 4 ain't sticking up for her and shit. I'm like, girl, you only gave him an ass one time. You been playing cat and mouse. I mean, shit. If y'all was clink or you was more sincere with your feelings, maybe you would. I'm just saying it is what it is. But I felt where Kat was coming from, so they ain't really get nowhere. She winds up calling Ryan a bitch. Ryan walked away. I'm glad you walked away, Ryan, or whatever. But I felt where Kat was coming from too. You go hard on Kat, but you don't go hard on Van and the other people. And I mean, granted, yeah, Van and you might exchange words, but you still calm that shit down when Van was like, hey, it is what it is. You wasn't going as hard as you was on Kat. I felt her on that. She clocked you with that. But, they really ain't get shit solved. Ryan feel like basically Kat ain't what that is. She ain't family, so now they just on business. Meaning that all you could do is tattoo up in this bitch. When you done, get the fuck out. You ain't attending to no family events, no parties. Bitch, you just business. Boom, bye. But, I don't know. I feel like they was doing a little bit too much. I felt like, Kat, you could have handled that a little bit better. But I understand you being in your feelings because of what happened, and they talking about you behind your back and not saying it to your face. But, both of y'all could have handled that a lot better. That's all I'm going to say. I'm neutral. Yeah, and one more thing. While they was having that argument, Van, ain't nobody made Kat. Everybody was made by their own individual talent. So I felt where Kat came from. Y'all might have came together, but my thing is, come on now. Y'all, I'm just saying, y'all talking about 9 mag. Y'all looking like a 4.5 mag now with the way y'all acting. I'm just saying, come on now. Ain't nobody make nobody. I just hope for the best because Kat started crying. And Ryan don't really give a fuck. But then again, hey, it is what it is, y'all. So, anyways, y'all, that's the end of my review. Today's episode, it's going to be up early. So tonight's episode is going to look a little bit good or whatever. And, hey, it is what it is. Real Housewives is on its way. If it ain't tonight, it'll be Tuesday, whatever. And you already got the Love and Hip Hop Hollywood episode, too. So, anyways, y'all, like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm Miss Tink. That's M-I-Z-Z, not M-I-S-S. You already know. Shout out to my sister's website. Shout out to my girl T website. And shout out to my girl, none other than Tamaya, Jasmine Washington, of course, Justin J, 1232, and of course, my girl Mezurashii, her music website. And y'all check out my cousin Tremaine's blog site as well. I'm going to put that on there too. Y'all check him out as well, okay? You already know. So, hope you guys like it. Again, the channel is Natural Pose Sisters TV. I am Miss Tink. That's M-I-C-C, not M-I-S-S. I gotta do it again.